I'm Evan Thomason for This Week in Santa Clarita. Right now we are standing at the near the intersection of Whites Canyon Road and Soledad Canyon Road in Canyon Country. Joining me is Bill Whitlash, the project manager of the city's overlay program. Bill, the city puts a big emphasis on keeping the streets and arterials in good working order. Maintenance is a big part of the city's budget year in and year out. Can you talk about the importance of maintaining proper roadways and what goes into our overlay program?
Oh, sure. First of all, our street system is one of the city's largest assets that we have in the city. So we have to maintain it in an acceptable condition for our traveling public. The City Council has recognized the need that we need to increase our maintenance efforts on the streets and roadways so that we can keep our traveling public safe and they can travel from one side of the city, without hitting a lot of potholes. In the past, the budgets have been at a certain size, and the City Council has seen the need to increase that. So next year's budget is projected to be about $8 million, where before they were between $4 and $7 million. The process involves an engineering evaluation of all our streets. Our consultant, our design engineer, evaluates all the streets, and we try to prioritize using our major arterials that run from east to west, north to south, which has the greater volume of our traffic. And then we move into smaller neighborhoods and lesser, streets that have less traffic on them. The major streets deteriorate a lot faster because of the high volume of traffic, and the smaller residential streets, they don't deteriorate nearly as fast.
Absolutely, and we're standing at one of the major arterials right here, one of our busier intersections in the city at Whites Canyon in Soledad. And the reason we're here is because you are about to begin a project of overlay in this area right here. Can you tell us what this project will entail, what exactly the need is, and what you will be doing throughout this project?
Well, an overlay process, first we start with the current road condition, which you can see it has a lot of cracks and ruts, and it gets to the point where it's real bumpy for the traffic, and the road can start deteriorating a lot faster. So the main objective is to make it a smooth, safe travel way for the cars, and to keep the water from getting down into the base and destroying the road at a faster pace. So what we're going to do, this portion of the road is grind out the top couple of inches, reseal it with a tack coat so that the old asphalt and the new asphalt adhere together much better like a cement. And then we're going to put a new coating of rubberized asphalt over the top, which will last over approximately 20 years or so. It's designed to last quite a while.
And that was my next question. So when we build, say we just built brand new roadways for the Cross Valley Connector, what is the lifespan typically of a busy road?
Well, it's based on the heavy truck traffic that drives on a road. So it's designed to last with heavy trucks for a 20-year period plus, but with proper maintenance procedures that go into the road after it starts to wear out, then the roads can last 30, 40 years.
Okay, so we described the overlay process, and we see this area right here. How long will that, this is relatively short, and if you kind of spin around, you can see the bridge over there. So we're going to overlay from the bridge all the way to the intersection here at Soledad Canyon. What's the time frame for a project like this?
Well, this small section of road it'll take a couple of days, because first they have to grind off the existing asphalt. It's going to be done at night on this major road here because of the traffic impacts, and we don't want to tie up traffic and back it up. So we do it late at night, and it'll just take a couple of days to grind it off, put the new asphalt over the top of it, and repave it.
Right. And now we did talk about overlaying, and slurry is the other part of that. And I know that we might not be doing a slurry project right now, but can you talk about what that is, comparatively speaking?
Well, a slurry seal goes on asphalt that's not nearly as deteriorated, and all it does is a maintenance treatment to seal out the water to keep it from getting down under the road and wearing it out faster. So the slurry seal treats the surface and blocks the water from getting underneath, and maintains and keeps the surface of the street in a better condition.
And we were just chatting a moment ago about our streets guys will actually go out before an anticipated storm, and they'll look for cracks in the asphalt, and they'll fill them up as a preventative measure.
Yes, seal cracking keeps the water out of the base because a roadway has a gravel base underneath the asphalt, and if that gets wet and saturated, then the traffic over the top of it flexes because it's flexible with all that water in there, and it creates cracks and potholes on the asphalt on the surface. So to seal out the water keeps the base drier and more rigid so that it won't create potholes.
It's very good to know, and I think everybody sees these projects going on, and sometimes they're a minor inconvenience. I think is much less than the major annoyance of driving on streets, and we've all been to communities that do not properly maintain their roadways, and you hit potholes and you see that, and it really is not just an inconvenience or an irritation factor, it's also a safety factor.
Yes, that's true, and our street maintenance guys spend a lot of time out in the field looking for deteriorated asphalt, and they do their repairs because it is a safety issue.
It's great. So thank you, Bill, for joining us. That's probably all you ever wanted to know about the overlay program and slurry program for the city of Santa Clarita. For This Week in Santa Clarita, I'm Evan Thomason.